Sent by you. Right. A story of a girl who loves nature story must be 3,000 word. Copilot. Sent by Copilot. I'd love to help you with that. Here's a story about a girl who loves nature. I hope you enjoy it. The Whispering Woods. In a small village nestled between rolling hills and a dense forest, there lived a girl named Aisha. From a young age, Aisha had always felt a deep connection to nature. Her love for the outdoors was evident to everyone who knew her. She spent her days exploring the woods, climbing trees, and listening to the songs of the birds. Aisha's home was a quaint cottage on the edge of the village, surrounded by a lush garden that her mother tended with care. The garden was a riot of colors, with flowers of every hue blooming in harmony. Aisha's favorite spot was a large oak tree at the far end of the garden. She would often sit under its shade, reading books about plants and animals, dreaming of adventures in the wild. One sunny morning, as Aisha was wandering through the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. Curiosity piqued, she decided to follow it. The path was narrow and winding, with tall trees forming a canopy overhead, filtering the sunlight into a soft golden glow. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the sound of rustling leaves. As she walked deeper into the woods, Aisha noticed that the forest seemed to come alive around her. Birds chirped merrily, and squirrels darted across the path, chattering excitedly. She felt a sense of peace and belonging that she had never experienced before. After what felt like hours, Aisha reached a clearing. In the center stood a magnificent tree, unlike any she had ever seen. Its trunk was wide and gnarled, and its branches stretched out like welcoming arms. The tree seemed to radiate a gentle, calming energy. Aisha approached it with reverence, feeling as though she had discovered something truly magical. As she stood before the tree, she heard a soft whisper. At first, she thought it was the wind, but then she realized it was the tree itself speaking to her. "Welcome, Aisha," the tree said in a gentle, melodic voice. "I am the guardian of the Whispering Woods. You have been chosen to protect and preserve the beauty of this forest." Aisha was stunned. She had always felt a special connection to nature, but she had never imagined something like this. "What do you mean?" she asked, her voice trembling with excitement and awe. "The forest is in danger," the guardian explained. "There are those who seek to destroy it for their own gain. You have the heart and the spirit to protect it. Will you accept this responsibility?" Without hesitation, Aisha nodded. "Yes, I will do whatever it takes to protect the forest." The guardian smiled. "Thank you, Aisha. You are now the keeper of the Whispering Woods. You will have the ability to communicate with the plants and animals, and they will help you in your mission." From that day on, Aisha dedicated herself to the protection of the forest. She spent her days learning about the plants and animals, understanding their needs, and how to care for them. She also began to notice the signs of danger that the guardian had warned her about. Trees were being cut down, and the forest floor was littered with trash. Aisha knew she had to act quickly. She rallied the villagers, explaining the importance of the forest and how it was a vital part of their ecosystem. She organized cleanup drives and tree planting events, and soon, the villagers began to see the forest through her eyes. They joined her in her efforts, and together, they worked to restore the forest to its former glory. As the years passed, Aisha's bond with the forest grew stronger. She became known as the Guardian of the Whispering Woods, a title she wore with pride. The forest flourished under her care, and the villagers learned to live in harmony with nature. One day, as Aisha was walking through the forest, she came across a young girl sitting under the same magnificent tree where she had first met the guardian. The girl looked up at her with wide, curious eyes. "Are you the keeper of the Whispering Woods?" she asked. Aisha smiled and nodded. "Yes, I am. And who are you?" "My name is Zara," the girl replied. "I love the forest too. Can you teach me how to protect it?" Aisha's heart swelled with pride and joy. "Of course, Zara. I will teach you everything I know." And so, Aisha passed on her knowledge and love for nature to the next generation. Together, they continued to protect and preserve the beauty of the Whispering Woods, ensuring that it would remain a sanctuary for all who loved and respected the natural world. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you need any more details or have any other requests, feel free to let me know.